The long-term attraction code. Attraction isn't an accident. Most men believe attraction is a mystery, a spark, a coincidence, something you either have or you don't. But the truth? Attraction has a structure, a rhythm, a psychology. And when it comes to women, long-term attraction doesn't depend on luck. It depends on who you are when the excitement fades. Tonight, we decode the silent rules behind the attraction that endures. Not for a moment, but for a lifetime. This is FEMCODEX, the channel where we decode the feminine psychology. Chapter 1. Short-term versus long-term attraction. Short-term attraction lives in the senses. Looks, charm, presence, novelty, mystery. It's chemistry, and chemistry alone can burn fast. But long-term attraction lives in the nervous system. It asks, can I trust this man? Can I rest around him? Can I speak the truth without being punished? Does he respect himself and me? Will he remain grounded when emotions rise? If the body answers yes, attraction roots itself deep. If the answer becomes no, it fades quietly, even if the love remains. Chapter 2. The core of long-term attraction, emotional safety. A woman's attraction deepens where her emotional safety is protected. Emotional safety means she can express without being attacked. She can feel without being corrected. She can be vulnerable without being controlled. She can disagree without fearing abandonment. When she feels safe, her femininity softens. Her guard lowers. Her presence opens. But when safety disappears, so does her attraction, not in flames, but in silence. Chapter 3. The 4 codes of long-term attraction. There are 4 psychological codes that sustain long-term attraction. Break them, and connection erodes. Live them, and attraction deepens naturally, without effort. Let's decode them. Code 1. Stability over intensity. Intensity is exciting. Unpredictability is addictive. But intensity without stability burns out emotional oxygen. A woman bonds deeply when a man brings calm certainty. Not control, not dominance. Certainty in himself. He knows who he is. He knows where he's going. He doesn't need chaos to feel alive. He is the harbor, not the storm. And when life gets loud, she feels safe anchoring near him. Code 2. Respect that doesn't break under pressure. Real respect does not vanish. When emotions rise, long-term attraction needs no belittling, no shaming, no silent treatment, no scorekeeping, no emotional blackmail. Respect says, I will not harm you, even when I am hurting. A woman can only admire a man who respects himself enough to stay grounded in conflict instead of collapsing or attacking. Because self-respect creates respect, and respect fuels attraction. Code 3. Emotional leadership. Emotional leadership is not control. It is direction during emotional chaos. It sounds like, let's slow down. I'm listening. I want to understand, not win. We are on the same side. He doesn't run from intensity. He doesn't amount. He doesn't explode. He contains the moment, so she doesn't have to carry it alone. This makes her nervous system relax, and relaxed nervous systems attach deeper. Code 4. Polarity through presence. Masculine polarity isn't force. It's presence. Your awareness. Your grounded attention. Your unshaken frame. She opens when you stop trying to control outcomes and start being fully present in the moment. 2 guarded hearts create distance. 2 reactive egos create war. But a grounded masculine presence invites her feminine expression to flow. And attraction lives in that flow. Chapter 4. Why attraction quietly dies in relationships. Attraction rarely disappears suddenly. It dissolves, and the pattern is predictable. She opens. He relaxes effort. She begins to feel unseen. He becomes defensive or dismissive. She starts self-protecting. He panics or shuts down. Attraction fades, not because she stopped loving you, but because her heart no longer felt safe to stay open. Where love feels unsafe, desire suffocates. Chapter 5. Behaviors that slowly destroy long-term attraction. These are the silent killers. 1. Emotional inconsistency. Available one moment, distant the next. Her nervous system stops trusting you. 2. Neediness instead of partnership. When you depend on her for identity, validation, or emotional grounding, she feels pressure, not desire. 3. Losing personal direction. When a man loses his purpose, his presence weakens, and polarity with it. 4. Disrespect, loud or subtle. Sarcasm, withholding affection, mocking, passive aggression. Desire withers in disrespect. Chapter 6. The Real Secret. Attraction is who you are when no one is watching. You cannot negotiate long-term attraction. You cannot trick it. You cannot force it. It grows from the way you live. Your character, your integrity, your steadiness, your honesty, your emotional maturity. These are the invisible anchors. Her heart feels, even when she can't explain why. Chapter 7. Rebuilding attraction if it's already fading. If she feels distant, do not beg, do not bargain, do not perform. Instead, slow down, regulate your emotions. Listen, understand, not defend. Rebuild respect, restore consistency, reclaim your purpose. Let yourself first, because attraction returns, not through pressure, but through presence plus integrity. Chapter 8. The FEMCODEX Truth. Long-term attraction is not fire. It is gravity. Fire burns fast. Gravity remains. A woman doesn't stay because you amaze her once. She stays because your presence allows her heart to rest again and again. And when a woman can rest in your truth, your steadiness, your respect, your emotional leadership, attraction doesn't feel like effort. It feels like home. This was FEMCODEX, the channel where we decode the feminine psychology. Until next time, stand grounded, let yourself, and create the kind of presence a heart can trust for the long term.